secrets of different bills. At Uncle Demi, you need it, I got it listed, yeah. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it, yeah. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from the finish to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a law threat. You keep the medals cause the right one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface. Still they try to drag my name in dirt, they try to bring me down. See me winning, you ain't like me.
Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you, alright? Today I'm gonna give you the top 3 center builds on NBA 2K23, but before we get into the video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. Liking up the video will push the video to the recommended, and of course, subscribing will put you on Noti Game for my daily double uploads. But now let's just get straight into this video. Alright, so, we're going to go over 3 different types of center builds. The first center build that we're going to go over is going to be one that's more so tailored for the park, right? But you could use this as a power forward slash small forward in the rec, but I would probably better off as a, maybe I could say a power forward in the rec, but it's definitely a legit center for the stage and 3v3 and 2v2, okay? So you do want to go center with this. You could go power forward. You can go left-handed, right-handed. I like going left-handed. We're gonna go all the way up to down to 6'9", of course. Again, like I said, this is why you saying this is why I say it's for the park, or power forward in the rec. You want to go down to 226 pounds and max out your wingspan. Going 226, max out your wingspan will give you an 80 speed and an 86 strength. The 86 strength is very important because that will give you brick wall on gold. Body shape, you can go to fine or built, but I'm gonna go to fine, okay? Now, close shot is going to be 85, right? That's going to give you your fearless finisher, your fast twitch. That's very important to have. We'll go 70 on the driving layup. That's going to give you dominant big man layup package. And then, of course, you want to go 80 on your driving dunk for the quick drops, okay? So we're really just trying to get this for the quick drops, and then our standing dunk, we want to get that to an 80 also. And the reason why I want to get a high standing dunk with this build is because you will get a lot of opportunities to be under the basket, and I just want to make sure I can get that standing dunk and not get a layup animation that can get blocked. In this day and age now, with the buff they did to interior defense, it's very important to get standing dunks because a lot of standing layups, especially when you're smaller and you're going up against 7-footers, you are going to get a lot of missed shots. So you want to make sure if you're on the basket, that standing dunk, that's why I went 80, okay? Then on the shooting side, again, as a popper, you just want to go 82. That's it. All right, go 69 on your mid-range shot. We're not trying to go high there, and then 70 on your free throw for the rec and pro-am. But again, really the big thing here we're only worrying about is just going to get that. This is just for catch and shoot, Claymore, and Green Machine on gold, okay? Everything else comes secondary to that. Blinders is another good one to have, but really you're doing a lot of popping or just sitting in the corner, right? So, or setting screens. So you're setting screens and popping, I guess you could say, or just standing as a cone, as a spot up, right? On the pass accuracy, all we want to do is just go 76. We want to go 76 so we can get that gold break starter. That's very important, especially, again, as a power forward in the rec, you want to still be able to have the opportunity to get the rebound and pass it out. Now, obviously, you don't have to worry about, you know, if you're in the park, necessarily doing crazy outlets, but it's just good versatility of a build to have that. I try to make sure the builds can play in park and rec. That's kind of how I make my builds, all right? On your interior defense now, you do want to go 80 on your interior defense. On your perimeter defense, go 87. So this is the versatility you see here. So a lot of 6'9" builds aren't going to have the type of defense and rebounding and blocking that you expect, right? So you sacrifice a lot of other things because you're going to be, even though you're 6'9" and there's demigods, this is going to be a 6'9" demigod type lockdown build anyway, all right? So you want to go 85 on your steal. That is going to give you, of course, your clamps on silver. And again, I just talked about that by going your perimeter defense on 87. You actually would get your, glove and clamps on silver by going 85, 87 perimeter defense, 85 steal. Challenger is going to be on gold, Menace Hall of Fame. So you see how this build can play in the perimeter. Also, the 80 interior defense will allow you to play interior. But there, you're going to go 99, okay? So now you're going to get the anchor and the pogo stick on Hall of Fame. Very important you do that. 85 on your offensive rebound and 94 on your defensive. So by going 94, you do it by 93 will give you rebound chaser on gold. By going 94, it will give you your box out Hall of Fame. So you want to make sure you have that, okay? So by doing that, and then here you want to go 80 on your speed. Very important you go 80 on your speed here. You're gonna be pretty fast running up and down the court. Again, speed only matters running up the court. You don't need anything else for that, trust me. Most people go 75 with this speed. We're gonna go 80 on this speed because there is a lot of opportunities of running up and down the floor in rec, and you just wanna be a little bit faster than the centers, okay? So speed does matter for 6'10 and up, but again, this build's at 6'9, all right? Strength, you wanna get that to an 86. We spoke on that just now. By going 86, that will give you your brick wall on gold, right? Then you want to go ahead and get your vert at 75 and then your stamina at 90. So what you're looking at is 16, 16, 8, and 30, right? It's a good popular build. It can finish around the basket. It plays really, really good defense. And then again, I went with the spotter precision and perimeter badge drop for the park. But if you're running rec, you can probably go with the glass clearing dimes or with the stuff with the paint intimidation. Is really your preference, right? But then here you have it, my nephews and nieces. We have a really, really good solid center build starting everything off. Again, the versatility of the park and as a power forward in the rec. But like I said, centers, most of the time, if you want to play in the park or on the stage, you need to be 6'9", right? I mean, that don't need to go any bigger than that, all right? So we're not going over badges due to time constraints. Let's go ahead and head over and look at this second build. All right, my nephews and nieces, so now we're looking at the second center build. Now, this center build is going to be like a true inside center. You can utilize this mostly for the rec and pro-am. Again, I would not necessarily recommend having this build in the park, but you could have it in the park. If you have the right teammates with you, it just will be a little bit harder when you have 3 6'9s on the court, right? So, but again, we're talking about best center builds, so we need to be able to talk about builds I can play in the rec also and pro-am solely, okay? So you do want to go 7'1" with this, 243 pounds, and you have to max that wingspan all the way out, all right? Body shape doesn't really matter, but in this instance, I'll probably still go defined, okay? But you can pick any body shape you want. Then here, nothing really changes. You want to get that 85 close shot, again, to get that fast twitch, masher, fearless finisher. You want to get your layup to a 70 for the dominant big man layup package. This time, get your driving dunk to an 86. That's going to give you a limitless takeoff on gold. That's very important. Now, you do get posterizer and pro contact dunks with this, along with quick drops. So that is the choice, the options you get to have. And then, of course, get that 90 standing dunk to get the elite big man contact dunks along with gold rise up. That's very important, okay? Then again, we're not going to be worrying about anything here on your mid-range or your three-point shot, anything like that. We'll go 70 on our free throw. And the only reason why I say that is because this is a true inside center, right? This is the inside center that you play in the rec or in the pro-am. The setting screens, rolling to the basket. Your job is to get rebounds, outlet passes, etc., okay? Then in your pass accuracy, still same thing, go 76 to get that gold break starter. I know some people like to push it up to 80. You could do that also if you wanted to, but if you was to do that, you're probably gonna have to drop your standing dunk down to an 80 to get pro contact dunks instead of elite, okay? Then on defense, you wanna get your interior defense to an 80, all right? That's it. You wanna go ahead and go 64 on your perimeter defense, because that also is your lateral quickness, very important. 67 on your steal, just maxing all the way out. You wanna go 99 on your block, 90 on your offensive rebound, and then 99 on your defensive. So the reason why I say this is because now some people like to have their 99 offensive. I'd rather go defensive, but you're going to have, very important here, especially in the rec, box out Hall of Fame, chase down Hall of Fame, anchor Hall of Fame, and rebound chaser Hall of Fame. Very important badges to have. So again, that's the reason why I want to utilize that. And then of course here, you want to max out your speed. Don't worry about your acceleration. Max out that strength to get that gold brick wall. You want to go 76 on your vert, because again, you got to have a 76 or higher, not only for the pro contact dunks, but also for the elite big man standing dunks, contact dunks, and then of course 90 on the stamina. So what you're looking at is 20, 10, and 30. Again, a straight juggernaut of pick and roll into the basket, getting rebounds, outlet passes, etc. Really solid build here. I went with paint intimidation and glass clearing dimes, but again, you can go any option there. There's no wrong answers. And then, of course, here you have it, my nephews and nieces. A really, really good inside center build that can cause a lot of damage. And again, one of the builds that I have that I utilize in the rec. Something very similar to this. If I was to remake it over again, I would definitely make this build here, all right? So again, now let's go ahead and look at our third and final. We're not going over badges here. Let's look at that third and final build. All right, my nephews and nieces. So now we're looking at another version, which I like to call more of a popper build. This is like a hybrid. It can definitely play power forward. Maybe when it comes to pro-am, definitely could be center or power forward in the rec also, like this kind of, but you can also utilize this in the park, okay? So this version of the center build is going to be a popper, but it's going to be 6'10". And the reason why I like going 6'10" with some of my builds is because I just like the big man standing contact dunks around the rim, and it is something about being an inch taller compared to the 6'9" builds. It really works out. Go 232 here, get your wingspan. Of course, you want to max it all the way out. body shape, go to find, or any other body shape you want. There's no wrong answer there. Again, you always want to go 85. I talk about this all the time. Just really good to get the 85 just to get the fearless, fast switch and masher. Again, 70 on the driving layup to get the dominant big man layup package. Again, this time you want to go 86 to get that quick drop. So as you can tell, the 6'9 version didn't have that. It just had an 80 because, you know, obviously you have to work around that. But by going 6'10, you're able to do that. So you get the limitless takeoff on gold. And then, of course, your standing dunk, just go 80 because that's going to give you the pro big man contact dunks. Same thing here, go 82 on your three-point shot. Just go 68 on your mid-range, and then, of course, 70 on your free throw. Same thing here, go 76 on your pass accuracy just to get that break starter on gold. And then on your defense, you want to go 80 on your interior. You also want to go 80 on your perimeter, 78 on your steal. Don't go too high. The reason why I go 78 is because, as you see here, 78 will give you silver interceptor. I just like that. You always try as much as you can to get that 99 block to get the anchor in the pogo stick and Chase Down Hall of Fame. Then you want to go 85 on your offensive and 94 on your defensive. Now, again, like I said, if you want to go 94 offensive, 85 defensive, okay, I know some people like to have a higher offensive. Me, I just want to make sure I get my defensive rebounds. I hate opponents getting offensive rebounds, so I like to go here. But there's no right or wrong answer there. And then, of course, you want to max out your speed at 77. This is where I say that, you know, it is fast enough to where you can run up and down in the court in the park, but understand 77 speed on a 6'9 and under build compared to 77 speed on a 6'10 and over build, it's different, okay? So again, if you're 6'9 with 77 speed and I'm 6'10 with 77 speed, that 6'9 is actually gonna be faster. I know that sounds crazy, but it's true, right? So keep that in mind, but you can still use this in the park, all right? And then of course your vert, go ahead on your vert, you wanna go 75 on your vert, and then what, I'm total quick. You want to get, what did I mess up at? Boom, there we go. All right. And then, nope, what did I mess up at? I'm supposed to get my 90 stamina. I done messed up here. Don't worry about it. You got to get your stamina up. I don't know what Unc did wrong, man. Hold up. Let me figure it out. Let Unc figure it out. What did I do here? Was it 79? Hold on. I think it was 79 instead of 80. Anyway, I'm trying to get my don't worry about it. Anyway, the build is right. It's on the cusp. What did I do something wrong? Where did I miss something at? There we go. All right, here we go. So 76 speed. All right, so I messed up. 79, 79, 76 speed. I tried to do this off the whim, so I messed it up. But anyway, yeah. So this is what you want to get because you got to get your 90 stamina. So what you look at is 18, 15, 9, and 27. Right? I always try to get that 90 stamina. 79 interior defense, 79 perimeter. Nothing changes here. You're still able to keep your challenger. That's very important. So I wanted to make sure I still have my challenger. It just helps out. Again, like there's different badges for rec compared to park. All right? You still get your 99 block, 94 defensive. And then, of course, I went with spot of decision and then spot of precision. And then you have the opportunity to get lock take. A lot of people don't understand this. You are able to get clamps with this. So again, if you're in the park, you might want to go there. You might want to go with the pain intimidation, but you can get clamps on. You can get this with a 6'10 build, right? And then, of course, here you have it, my nephews and nieces. A really good, solid build around. I do have a 7'1" center build, and I do have a 6'10" center build. And I use both of them in the rec. And I use my 6'10" build sometimes in the park, too. So it comes out as an inside-out glass cleaner. But there you have it, my nephews and nieces. These are the top 3 center builds so far that I've seen come all the way up to season 6. Let me know in the comment section what you think about these builds, or maybe you have something better. But other than that, this is your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon with another banger, man. You know, when I say back soon, another banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.